What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil the Dog back with the backyard. Know what the fuck going on? Let's get it, man. Hey, who start this? Let's get apart. Go right apart. Wherever my figure go. It's judges. Judges. You ready, boys? Alright, so yeah. It says after death to king to I'm sorry, Lord, I'm sorry. The continuing conquest of Canaan. After the death of Joshua, the people of Israel inquired of the Lord, who shall go up first for us against the commandments, to fight against them. The Lord said, Judah shall go up. Behold, I have given the land to his hand. And Judah said to Simon, his brother, come up with me until the territory allotted to me, that me may fight against the Canaanites, and I likewise will go with you into territories allotted to you. So Simon went to him. Then Judah went up to the Lord and gave the commandments, and the Canaanites and the Perizzites into their hands. And they defeated 10,000 of them at Bezek. They found Adoni Bezek at Bezek and fought against him and defeated the Canaanites and the Perizzites. And Adonis-Bezek fled, but they purged him and caught him, and cut off the thumbs and his big toes. And Adoni-Bezek said, 70 kings with their thumbs and the big toes cut off used to pick up scraps under the table as I have done. So God had repaired me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and he died there. So, hey boys, we gonna get y'all closer to God for real. Before we even do any stream, before we do any of that, we gonna get closer to God for y'all. Cause I need to get myself closer to God. I ain't saying I'm better than you. I ain't saying I'm better than him or her. I just know our time is coming, boys. And yeah, just keep God close, cause y'all know every stream we doing, we reading a verse of the Bible. We finish this one, and then the men of Judah fought against Jerusalem and captured it and struck it with the edge of the sword and set the city on fire. And afterwards the men of Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites, who lived in the hill country in the Neg, and the low land of Judah went against the Canaanites, who lived in Hebron. Now the name of Hebron and formerly Kirath Arba, and they defeated Sheshay and Ahiman and Talmai. From there they went against the inhabitants of Deber. Some of these words, chat, be hard for me to read, but we're gonna do it. The Deber was formerly Kirath Sefer, and Caleb said he would attack Kirath Sefer and capture it. I will give him Aksha, my daughter, for a wife. So basically, I don't know what he's really saying, but I would have to read that over again, chat, because it kind of confused me a little bit, but we'll read that over again. But we keep this man close, y'all. Before these streams, boy, God will be with every one of y'all, boy. Especially, man, I just don't understand, bro. I love God. We gonna flip through another page, chat. Let's flip through another page. One more. We have. Let me find it. We Whoever God want us to pick, we'll pick it up. Divorce and remarriage. Everyone who divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery, and who marries a woman divorces for her husband commits adultery. Ooh, hold on, that was a good one, boy. Y'all hear that, boys? We're gonna end that off like that. Everyone who divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery, and who marries a woman divorces her husband commits adultery. If y'all know, boys. We married my wife. Once I married my wife, boy, I'll never have another wife in my life. Look, boy, keep y'all going places, boy. Keep God close. Every stream we're gonna read the Bible. Yeah.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustment.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. MP out
Yeah, I gotta go. LeBron gotta guard me.
Daniels in at the
Shit,
three
lightweight.
spot. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now, Doncic, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Clock at 4. And it's LaRavia missing. And so, MV will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA. But they are a massive club in Europe. for MB to break in and earn minutes there gives a good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
Laravia finds Doncic. LeBron outside. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Still doing it at this age? Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronco. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, Laravia. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go, gets the three-pointer to fall.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Lakers are always thinking tight. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. DiVincenzo finds it. And stolen by Ayton. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And Ayton throws it down.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. The three from MP. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers leading by 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. And that's now 7 points for LeBron. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Los Angeles with some changes. Checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Doncic. And then for Minnesota, MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Reeves against Highland. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And Reeves has got...
Yeah, I'm 0 for 3, but they gonna bench me.
6-point lead. And quickly they're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can win. Down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Marcus Smart is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Reeves, good, and Smart gets the assist. Reeves has got 7 points. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now Reeves, following the 3-point attempt by MP.
Don't sleep on Reeves.
Well, I'm selling this team so bad.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Warriors. Kicks it out to MP. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry. Oh, nice finish. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from MP. Smart finds Reeves. Vanderbilt a screen on Highland. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Hachimura the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Down low, here's Reed. McDaniels outside. And it's Highland in the corner. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert is checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Here's James after Luka Doncic's bucket. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Edwards dishes to MP. MP going to work inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Doncic finds Ayton. He's looking for James and finds him. And that one, good. LeBron's got 9 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
James crowbars it in.
Roll back that clock, LeBron. The king still reigns.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's McDaniels. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They're lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the...
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places.
All right, fellas. Let's... That is more than enough of us. Let's sit...
My player got to go straight crazy
And
right
after
now.
a very
I only
lopsided
got
first half,
3
we'll
points.
see if things play out a little more evenly here in the
5
second.
points.
It's been a clinic out there by James.
I'm in the
And how about
NBA.
the
This is the
amount he's
first rookie
contributing in the
debut.
scoring column?
Second.
Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Gobert is out there with MP. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind.
This nigga is not missing, bro.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timberwolves trail by 19. The 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 8 points.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense.